What is going on, guys? My name is Leaf, and I just started a new job that I'm really excited for, and as a way to sort of give back, because trust me, there's been a lot of people helping me throughout this job hunting process. So as a way to give back to every one of you, I decided to create this video where I'm gonna break down to you how I got this job plus my last two previous marketing jobs without ever having studied marketing in school or even applying online for that matter. So let's get right into it, shall we? So before I get into the nitty-gritty of how I got these three jobs in marketing without applying online or having studied marketing in school, I need to first give you some context about where I first started. So previous to my marketing jobs, I was working in an HR job that, let's just say, I didn't really like that job, to be honest. So what I did during that job was I started my own side business where I was doing some career coaching things, and it was fun. But one thing I learned from having a career coaching side business is that I absolutely loved the digital marketing aspect of running that business of mine. And from then on, I was like, oh my God, like marketing is where I want to be, not HR. Although my friends who are in HR, I love you, you guys are amazing, keep doing it, but it was not for me, okay? So I decided to quit my job in HR, and using a series of job hunting strategies that I'll be breaking down to you in this video, I was able to get my first digital marketing job. Again, without having ever studied marketing in school, or I never even worked in marketing, you know, I had no relevant experience, but I was still able to do it. All right, so that leads me to my first ever digital marketing job. And let me tell you exactly how I got this job. So my first ever marketing job was at a digital marketing agency called Candy Box Marketing. Amazing people, I love them and everything. Super inspiring CEO, just gotta say shout out to Daryl. And the way I was able to get this job is that I basically took one of their web pages, one of their landing pages on their website, and I looked at it and I was like, wow, this kind of sucks. So let me rewrite the words on this landing page so it sounds better and people will actually click the buy now button just by rearranging some words. So I spent about a day creating an entire YouTube video where I broke down exactly how they can improve that landing page, and then I sent it to a manager who worked at that company. And I was like, yo, you know, this landing page kind of sucks. I think you can do it better. Here's a video where I'll walk you through exactly how to make it better. Feel free to literally steal this and use it for yourself. All yours right now. Also, I understand you guys are hiring. I'd love if you can consider me for the role, but regardless, enjoy the video. Just take the damn video, right? And they got back to me and they were like, hey, oh my God, your video is amazing, I loved it, let's book you in for an interview, I think you'd be a good fit. And from there I got booked into an interview, and since I worked in HR, specifically in recruiting, I know my interview stuff pretty well, and I crushed the interview and got my first ever job in digital marketing. Fun fact, so I found out that one of the managers who I sent the video to, they were actually pissed at first when I sent the video, because I basically told them that, you know, your landing page kind of sucks and here's how to make it better. But it was kind of weird actually when he told me that, but this was after I got hired. Anyways, he was still impressed with the video and everything, like whatever. So that's how I got my first ever digital marketing job. Now, my second digital marketing job I ever got was at another digital marketing agency called Jump Factor Marketing. And how I was able to get this job was, long story short, I made a post on a Facebook group, a digital marketing Facebook group. I'll have a screenshot of the post right over here so that you can see it. But basically, I made this post over here. Feel free to pause it and have a read through it so you can copy it for yourself. But I made that post and a recruiter reached out to me seeing that post, and they were like, oh my gosh, you're looking for a job? Well, let me give you a quick call. Let me interview you. You know, all that stuff. Eventually, I was, you know, doing a phone interview. Then I went to an in-person interview. And then, of course, you know, your boy here crushed the interview. And I was able to land that digital marketing job. That role was called a digital marketing or automation specialist, or what was the job title called? I don't know, I gotta go through my LinkedIn, but whatever. That doesn't matter. Now be sure to stick to the end of this video, because in the end, I'll be sharing with you exactly my secret sauce that's helped me to crush these interviews that I'm telling you. You know, I'm keep crushing it, but there's a science behind it, and you know, you gotta stick to the end if you wanna see how I did it. Ooh, now I have you hooked, huh? Now you're gonna watch the video. See, that's marketing right there. I just gotta say, that's actually marketing, you know? How do you keep someone engaged through a video? Which goes to show, I'm a marketer and it runs through my blood, not HR. Anyways, so then I was working at this digital marketing agency, and then COVID happened. So due to COVID, I ended up losing that job. So I spent about a month or two just focusing on my own personal projects, building my personal brand, all this fun stuff, right? And then I slowly started job hunting yet again. And then from there, I got my current position, which is called a marketing specialist at Payment Evolution. Now, this is not a digital marketing agency, but instead, this is more of a like a startup fintech software company. So I'm an in-house marketer, not working at a digital marketing agency. So I'm working in a company for that company. But how exactly did I get this current job that I'm in? Well, my friend, let me tell you. I don't know why the accent came out. Basically, when I was job hunting, I reached out to a bunch of content marketers on LinkedIn. I even made an entire Excel sheet of everyone who I reached out to. And I asked them for a phone call for some career advice on how I can become a content marketer in a marketing space and everything, right? I got on a bunch of phone calls, talked to a ton of great people, and then one person, you know, she looked kind of young. I don't want to call her a lady, but I want to call her a girl, so that's why I'm kind of hesitating. Anyways, it's one particular person. They, you know, after the call, it was about a week after or so, they reached out to me and they were like, "Hey, Leaf, are you still looking for a job?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am." Oh, yeah, like duh, right? Duh. And she said, "Well, I'm leaving my current job, and my friends won't take this job. Are you interested in this job opportunity?" And I was like, duh, like, obviously, like, yes, please, right? So I ended up getting an interview, got on a call with the hiring manager. We had a couple of rounds of interviews with COO, all this stuff. And of course, I gotta say, your boy here crushed it. And there you have it, how I got my last 3 digital marketing jobs. But let me tell you my secret sauce that's helped me to crush these interviews. And before I tell you the secret, I need to illustrate to you the secret through a story. Story time. Okay, so rewind the time when I was interviewing at Jump Factor Marketing. During the interview, the hiring manager and CEO, they pulled me to a table. They basically got a piece of paper out and put it in front of me, and they were like, "Hey, Alif, write an entire landing page and create an email marketing nurture track series that actually converts into leads, and tell us exactly why you chose step 1, step 2, step 3, and present it to us in front of 6 people." I was like, heck yeah, like I'm down for it. I'm really excited to do this. Yeah, let me do it exactly, right? So I was super excited about the exercise. I created the entire email nurture track series and the landing page and everything. And when I was presenting it to them, they were really kind of blown away. You know, even after I got hired, the hiring manager was like, "We were so impressed with your interview and what you know. Like, you have what it takes." And I'm like, duh. But I ended up teaching them a couple of new things, and that's why I ended up getting hired. So one thing you'll notice in this story is that I had the technical expertise for this role. Now, let me tell you about another time where I was required to demonstrate my expertise. So when I was getting onboarded to my current role as a marketing specialist, I was on the call with my manager who was conducting the interview, and she asked me a ton of technical questions like, how do we convert our free trial users into paid users using whatever software you want to use? Like, how would you specifically go about that, Alif? And I was like, duh, it's obvious, do this. And she was like, okay, but then why would you do this and why did you do this? And I was very stern with my opinions. I'm like, well, you have to do this first because this will result in this, and then do that. I actually wouldn't recommend you go that route because of blah, 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 and da, right? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is I knew my stuff, right? I had opinions on what to say, what not to say, why do certain things and why not do certain things. And because I was able to demonstrate that expertise and that confidence, they had trust in me that I would be a good fit for the role. So with that being said, what is my secret sauce to crushing these interviews is knowing marketing, like knowing the job, having the right technical expertise, so that when it comes time for an interview and they ask you a lot of technical questions and they're trying to assess your marketing qualifications, you can be like, no problem. That is the secret sauce. So keep in mind, I never really went to school for marketing, so everything I demonstrated in the interview is something I've learned myself through my side business and side hustles and reading blog posts and self-learning essentially, right? So with that being said, the takeaway for you from this entire video is this: don't just study marketing. Make sure you practice marketing and have the technical expertise so that when it comes time for an interview, you will freaking crush it yourself. And listen up, if you want more marketing tips or career advice like this sent to your inbox, be sure to subscribe to my email newsletter down below in the description of this video. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit, of course, the subscribe button. Hey. What the hell? So be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos like these. And other than that, good luck with the journey, my friend. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.